Hey everybody, I think you can hear me even though you can't see me. Or maybe you can. I'm in the kitchen. The camera's on. Hi. Hi. I'm testing the mic. You'll have to let me know if you can hear this okay, but also I'm just about getting ready for mailbag. I'm just running a couple minutes behind. So in 1 second here, we'll get rolling. Just give me a second here. I'm going to mute my mic, so hang on. All right, everybody. I saw Discord said you can hear me just fine. I know you still can't see me, but you're about to. So we are doing mailbag today with the Tiny Tinies. I know that we don't normally do that, so a little bit unusual. But mailbag today was so small, I thought we could do it with the smalls. So give me a second to, hi, buddy. I know you run right out every time you see me, don't you? Because we're buds like that. Let me adjust these cameras. Give me 1 sec. See where we're at here. Little Doubloons runs out of the box every time she hears me now. She's going to be that kitten. Okay, that's about as zoomed out as we can make it. How does it look? Let's find out. Good enough. I know it's kind of an awkward angle, but we'll get the kittens out here in front a little bit and Mom out here in front. And like I said, it's not going to be a huge mailbag. There's not a whole ton of stuff, but there are, thank goodness, my favorite thing, a lot of letters. So I'm going to be doing a lot of reading probably today. I know. I hope you're ready for that. And I see we got all the kittens on the cameras just fine. So I think we're ready. I don't think there's any real news this week. As you know, we brought in Squall, and okay, actually there is a little bit of news, something I just remembered that's very important, so hang on. We brought Squall and Wellington to the vet this week for their pre-op checkup to make sure they were ready to have their graduation surgeries. And they are, and those surgeries will be taking place this coming week, I think Tuesday, no, Thursday. I got to check. Anyway, this coming week, Squall and Wellington will be going for their graduation surgery, and they will be ready to be adopted anytime after that. I mean, you know, in theory, ready to be adopted anytime after that. I'm certainly not ready, but I'm not going to be ready. This is one of those where we gotta get him adopted and get him out the door without too much fanfare, so I don't have a total breakdown. A lot like what we're going to have to probably do with Teaspoon. Teaspoon, by the way, as of today or yesterday, has set the record for the kitten at Kitten Academy, the longest, taking the title, I think, from Millet, who previously was here the longest because of his medical conditions. Now Teaspoon is here the longest. Millet is no longer the record holder there. So that's not the important thing, though. The very important thing is something that got away from me again already. Oh my goodness, and I said how important it was too. Something about graduations. Oh yes, that's it. Okay, so I have been asking for applications for Wellington and Squall, and also for the 3 tabbies and for Serenity. And it turns out DJ just discovered that she has not been getting the notifications from the application system that she normally would get the notifications from, and therefore did not pass a bunch of applications that came in to DAWs until she discovered that fact yesterday. So I know there was at least one person who wrote in to Lisa saying, I applied for these kittens and he keeps saying they need applications. Why? You know, what's going on? And that's the answer, is that application is one that was held up in that particular way, along with several others. So DJ's taken all those and sent them over to DAWs, and hopefully they now have everything they need. But if not, I will let you know at the next close-up if we still need applicants. And just a reminder to everybody that those applications are not, you know, it's never been first come, first served for Kitten Academy. It's always been the case that our goal is to find the very best homes for each kitten, and if the person who is going to make the best fit for a kitten is the one that applied at the last minute, you know, that's still the person that we want to have the kittens go to. And you know, it doesn't mean, by the way, if you applied for the kitten and you don't get it, that you're not good to have a kitten. It just means, you know, there was a better fit somewhere. Like, for instance, cat or kittens that get adopted together. If somebody is going to adopt 2 of them together, and then there's also 2 people that want to adopt the same kittens individually, I think almost always DAWs is going to go for the person that's going to adopt them together, even though if that person wasn't there, the other people would have been just fine adopters, right? Does that make sense? So if you did try to apply for a kitten and you didn't get it, that doesn't mean that you're not welcome to adopt a kitten. And it doesn't mean that you should just give up and be like, well, that was it then. They don't like me. That does not mean we don't like you. I'm sure we like you. So, all right. So that's my talk about adoptions, the fact that we have some applications that were pending and now they've been sent on their way. And hi, yes, meow to you too. I think that's everything then. Now, there they are. Okay. I knew there was more than one letter. All right, let's just get rolling then. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of stuff in today's mailbag that is reading notes, which I love. I love. So that's great. Here we have our first note is from Daisy. It says in the return address there, to attention, Sir Edmund Eddie at Kitten Academy. So it's for Eddie, and it says birthday on the front, and there's a little black kitten, and on the back there's a pineapple, well, a pineapple that's been made into some sort of a cocktail. And it says birthday, and it says hello, gorgeous, and there's a ball of yarn. It's very cute. Okay, so yes, it is Eddie's birthday. I think today, actually, is the official birthday, and he's either 12 or 13. I know I've said a bigger number in the past, but I'm sure now that the people on chat corrected me and said it is either 12 or 13 now. So, okay, this says... Dear Eddie, happy birthday. I thought this card was silly. Oh, that's probably super loud if I hold it up by the mic, huh? I thought this card was silly. Why is doing what we do every day celebrating? It's because inside it says celebrate like a cat today, eat, sleep, ignore everyone who annoys you. I see. All right, so I hope you also get some extra Mr. A's Boogles, time on your couch with your favorite shows, and maybe a go with a cat dancer toy. I wish you many more years to come. I will have to get out the cat dancer because that's always been his favorite thing, and yeah, I don't get it out too often for him. But he did get that red cat ball in the mailbag, I think just last week, maybe the week before, and I gave that to him this morning for the first time, and he liked it. I think the kitten stole it from him pretty quickly, but he does like it, so we'll make sure he gets it in front of him more often. So, to continue, you say, you've been my favorite cat to watch on the live stream ever since my humans started being obsessed with KA a few years ago. Your green eyes make me swoon. A while ago, I wrote to you expressing my disdain in having 2 graduates of your academy come live with me in my human, aka KA Bless 17. I may have been a bit hasty with those sentiments. Now that they understand that my tail is not a toy, they aren't so bad. They share their toys and treats with me, and I still get plenty of spoogle time with my human. They can be quite entertaining to watch as they run around. Very silly kittens they are. Excuse me. I should have muted for that. Hang on. All right, I'm putting a lot of faith in that mute button to actually work when I click it. All right, so such silly kittens they are. The one called Bamboozle is especially weird. She loves to suckle her own belly like she thinks she's nursing. What the heck? And the one called Mayhem joins in, though she seems to love grooming everything and anything. The top of my head has never been cleaner. Hope you have a great birthday and the kittens don't annoy you too much. Love, Daisy, a huge fan. P.S. The human K.A. bless and the babies say happy birthday too. Thank you so much, K.A. bless and the kittens and Daisy, a huge fan. I was just going to switch around these cameras real quick to give you another view of what is going on out here because Till is climbing. She was just trying to burrow into the box here, and it was very cute, but she's done. Still, we could get this other camera going out here. There we go. Just another view on the mailbags situation. I know. You're sitting right here talking directly to me, and I'm paying no attention. Okay, that's good. We're good. Everything's good. K.A. Bless, thank you so much for writing. It is really sweet of you. I appreciate your story too, and I especially appreciate your story about the nursing on Bamboozle nursing on herself, and then Mayhem joining in. That's sweet, and of course it reminds me of our very recent graduates who also did the same thing. Little Spatula would nurse on herself constantly, and Teaspoon of all would tend to join in. I think. I got those names right? It was definitely her that was doing that, I think. Probably, definitely, maybe. So there we have it. Hi, I know, you're so noisy, little farthing. Okay, I'm going to put you back in here with your sisters and brothers. Maybe sister and brothers. You don't ever get enough time with me. Why don't you come sit over here for a minute? And while we're at it, you can come too, okay? There you go, the two less social kittens. You guys can come over here for a minute. All right, let's keep rolling. We'll find a way to make this short mailbag a long one. This has a lot of cute stickers on it. Cute little kittens on the front and a James Webb Space Telescope stamp. That's cool. On the back, we have a shiny crab and owls. And, oh, I see lots of owls. That's giving me a clue here. A pineapple and a rainbow. There we go. And it's sealed with sealing wax, a little sealing wax kitty. Very cute. Okay, here we go. Yeah, meow you too. Meow. Inside the card, let's see, I'm going to put this over there. I'm going to put this over here. The card has a very cute little watercolor and pencil cat laying on some flowers. He's beautiful. And inside it says, Dear Mr. A, I'm putting together another package, but meanwhile wanted to show off one of my KA Christmas in July gifts. A set of these note cards was sent by Janice C. Oh, we know Janice C. With 4 designs, so you can expect at least 3 more notes from me in the next months. I'm also challenging myself to see if I can limit myself to the contents of 1 note card. We shall see. That's so this is obviously going to be Alice the owl. Yes, it is. Okay. That's cute, and you also, but you did fill up the entire card, and that's funny. It's funny. So you say, what a wonderful community you and the moderators have nurtured on Discord. I know you're quick to point out you don't organize KACon or Christmas in July or any of the similar side events. I imagine some of the reason for the disclaimers because fostering and maintaining a live stream take up plenty of your time already, and if you don't want to get roped into another obligation. I feel, and I'm sure I'm not alone, that you've already contributed more than enough to these events by having created a positive space revolving around the love of all things feline. We're not gathering to gripe or lament news events or fight about our differences. We're on Discord to express our appreciation for cats, especially small ones. I love the shared vocabulary, the in-jokes, even if I don't always understand them. Like, why is Eddie also Tunky? That's a good question I don't even know the answer to. And DJ named him that. I'm not sure she knows the answer, although I think there is an answer that people will post on Discord. I don't know if it's accurate. I think the real answer is nobody knows. Anyway, you also say the photos, GIFs, and videos. With an asterisk, I share your opinion of how to pronounce GIF. Hard G, like gate. Yeah, that's right. You don't say GIF, stands for Graphics Interface Format. And you don't say graphics interface format. That's my argument anyway. Plus, GIF just makes sense. The soft G, however, is the way that the guy who invented them says it. So typically you give that person a lot of consideration. In this case, he worked at CompuServe, so nah. Okay. Photos, GIFs, and videos. It's a great community. There may well be others like it, but this one is mine, and I love it. I did have more thoughts, of course, but that seems a good place to wrap up before I run out of room. I hope Till's Petty Cash is still thriving when you get this. Be well, stay cool, and send all my love to DJ and the faculty. Best, Alice the Owl. Thank you, Alice the Owl. That's a good length of note from you. And I wanted to say, so yeah, that is, I'm sure that is one of the reasons that I like to always say that I don't have any involvement in the Christmas in July or the KACon. But the real reason I always emphasize that so much is I don't want to take anything away from the people who do organize those things. They put a lot of effort into it. And I would hate for the recognition of that effort to just sort of get wrapped up into what I do as though it was somehow my fault. It is not. I say fault jokingly, of course. I have literally nothing to do with it, and the people who do it put in so much work and do such an amazing job. I couldn't, if I were involved, it wouldn't be as nice as it is KACon or anything else. So. It really, the reason I emphasize that so much is just my attempt to sort of recognize the fact that the people who do it, I don't want to steal the slightest bit of their well-deserved credit. So that's the real reason. And and so it's a good chance to say thank you so much to the people who do those things, not just KACon, but as you say, the Christmas in July, Brew and the cookies that she sends for the mom cat gambling, all that kind of stuff. So, all right, this has a bunch of cute little kitty stickers and dog stickers. There's pugs and cats wearing sunglasses. Oh my goodness, you guys got so noisy all of a sudden. I know. Okay. Inside, we have what appears to be a whole bunch of otters, but one of the otters has a kitten face sticker on top of his face, which is also very cute. I know you kids are so noisy, but you've got a big privilege here. You might be the earliest kittens that have ever had a mailbag that you were asked to participate in by being put right in front here. I know. You guys want to try to go over to your mom there? Here, I can get another camera turned this direction if you're all going to be out here, maybe. I'm sorry, yeah, I saw the question on Discord, mom cat gambling. Yeah, I meant, Brew, every time we have a mom cat in, we all sort of guess when she's going to deliver her kittens, and Brew sends cookies to whoever has the best guess. I call that mom cat gambling, but there's not really any gambling going on. I've called it a betting pool, but there's not a bet. Nobody puts anything in except their guess, and Brew puts in her cookies, which is just so nice of her to do. And speaking of Bru's cookies, I forgot to bring anything in here, but I could have done a repeat of, I think it was just last week. I brought the box, the empty box of Bru's cookies to Mailbag and said, here's this box, Bru cookies, they're wonderful, and I talked all about it. And then I had to reveal that the box was empty. We basically get a repeat of that, although there were 3 people who pooled together, I think, at KA and ordered Bru cookies for us. And they arrived, and they're wonderful, and I'd like to name all 3 of you by name, but I can't because my brain doesn't work like that, and I didn't bring the box in. But I did want to say that the cookies arrived, and they're wonderful, and I've already eaten way too many of them. They're not entirely gone yet, but I'm definitely working towards it a lot more quickly than anybody ought to do. Okay, so... all right, let's keep rolling with this mailbag. The card with the cute little otters on it, and it is adorable. And inside it says, happy birthday to someone who's not like all the otters. I get it. Happy birthday, Eddie Butt. Hope it's possum. You can sneak in a few furry butt cat naps along with your favorite treats. I guess you can share them with all your friends, but make sure they don't push you out of the way. I'm sure there must be one cat dancer around the house. I think it is one of your favorite toys. Anyway, if it's not, play with whatever toy is your favorite. Jess and Diane from PA. P.S. We're going to our favorite burger shop and then go to an ice cream place to celebrate your birthday. That's great. You should go and tell them, that it is a birthday and make them sing happy birthday to Eddie and just be like, he's not here, but we're here for his birthday, so we should still get the celebration part, right? I think you should. Jess and Diane, thank you so much for writing to us about Eddie's birthday. And another reminder that we need to get out that cat dancer more often for him because, yes, it was his favorite toy when he was a kitten. And recently, I have gotten it out enough to discover it is still his favorite toy. And we're really doing him a disservice by not getting it out a little more often. Okay. This is like a... heavy-duty cardstock, and it's been sealed with tape in a heavy-duty way. Oh, I guess because it came from overseas, and it's addressed to Dr. DJ Jansen. That's right, I saw this before Mailbag and thought maybe I should just give it straight to her, but then I decided to bring it up to Mailbag instead. And it looks like it's going to be a pop-up card. I've learned how these look from the laser cutting, and it's got a beehive hanging on the front with a little bumblebee, which reminds me that we've got a wasp nest hanging in our tree out there I meant to do something about and didn't yet. Oh, it's so cute. It's a giant bumblebee, and it says, happy birthday. Look at that. It's so cute, in a little flower. That's adorable. And it says, happy birthday, DJ. We know you don't celebrate your birthday, but we do. We're having coffee ice cream with chocolate sauce and, of course, chocolate cake. Take care, Weirdo Kevin and Mom. Aw, thank you, Weirdo Kevin and Mom. That's really sweet of you. I know that this birthday card is going to end up probably getting used up by Maggie, but considering I'm going to give it to DJ, there's at least a chance it will get used up by Teaspoon instead. I know that those, especially the wings on that bee, are going to be irresistible to somebody, though. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, it was also DJ's birthday about a month ago now, so it's a little bit late, but that's okay. Like you say, we don't really celebrate those things, so late, early, doesn't matter. Also on the topic of Eddie's birthday is something that we don't, we would never think to celebrate. We don't even do our own, but with everybody writing to us, that makes it fun, and so it's fun to participate in that a little bit. Like I said, we gave him that red cat ball this morning as this cat toy. Aw, look how cute this is. It says, Dear Mr. A, oh, there's a little cat toy in here too. Look how shiny that is. Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, I took little Squidge to the pet shop the other day. She was mesmerized by all the cat toys, so I asked her if we should choose something to send to you. She was delighted by the idea. Please find enclosed a little mouse hand-picked by Squidge to use as you see fit. Squidge has given it lots of cuddles to make sure it arrives with love. I think, if given the chance, she would have sent you the whole shop full of mice and mylar balls. Thank you for all you do and for all the joy you bring. Love and blessings, Mama Elk and Little Squidge. P.S. Squidge asked me to draw love hearts, which you have done. So cute. And I see the outline of a hand here and also some a drawing of something I can't quite make out, but there's blue and there's brown. I think it's a beach scene with the ocean there. That's what I'm going to go with anyway. You guys can make up your own interpretation. That's the good thing about art, is it can be whatever the viewer wants. Not always what the artist intended. Okay, Mama Elk, Little Squidge, thank you both so much. I can see that this mouse is a very good choice. It's got this the ears are made out of mesh, which makes them extra interesting, and it's very shiny, and it's got an extra long tail, and that's just a good mouse. And you saw already that Till played with it a little bit, although I bet if Loganberry found that, it would be his favorite thing for a while. Hi, it's very shiny. Thank you so much, Mama Elk and Little Squidge. Okay. You said it, Till. I know. Well, we've still got some packages to get through there. I think that ends sort of the flattened letters portion, though. We got 2 boxes, 2 bags, and 3 bags, if you count the plastic one here. So let's start with that. It says Kitten Academy Mailbag. Okay, well, that's this. So, hi, kids. Hi, where's that camera pointed? I got to check the cameras again. I know it's a lot of camera checking, but we don't normally have this much tiny activity happening, do we? There we go. I want to make sure you can see those faces if they happen. So there, now we got every angle on the mailbag. Oh my goodness, it's a Panopticon edition. Okay. I don't know if that analogy works. Panopticon only had one angle, but it got to see everybody, so. All right. Deploy a couple for Squall to play with her siblings too. The rest for endowments from Share Bear. Well, thank you, Share Bear. I don't know if, I think maybe I've seen these before. They're not entirely unfamiliar, but they're definitely rare. They are crinkle balls combined with felt balls. They're sort of like a mashup, like you got chocolate in my peanut butter. So, might be a good fun toy for these kids. A little big for them. You can see it's a little big for them, but I think we can leave one in here for them to play with, and we put the rest around because the kids have definitely never seen one of these, even if I might have. I'm not even sure I have, though. Very cool. So it's basically like fluffed up colorful wool with a little bit of crinkly mylar in there. It's very light, and I bet they are gonna love it. That's super fun. I'm excited to see the bigger kittens like Squall play with those. Till loves going out now, and I'm sure that's what she's asking me for, is can we please leave these kids here for a while? She'll get plenty of chances to go out later, of course, and she's getting better and better about it. She does great with everybody, but she's still where she gets a little bit overwhelmed with all the kittens after a while. So she can go for, you know, a half an hour, and then it's just all growls, and I got to bring her back. But that's how it is. You just sort of build up that endurance until she's really used to everybody, and she can be out indefinitely without getting all growly. And I don't think she's too far away from that because she's very friendly. So I think she's going to get there sooner than most. We'll see. All right, let's see. I got to switch to a knife here. One sec. There we go. This says, well, it says it's from Tanya with a J. All right, and I love that you've got a little fake stamp here that's got a cat on it. It's very cute. I don't want to accidentally show off any addresses on the very close-up camera that we have, but can you see the little cat stamp there? That's super adorable. I know, Till, I know. You've got a lot to say. Do you want what's in this box? You just want attention. I don't know what you're looking for. Is there something in here that smells good to you? Well, let's find out. There's tissue paper, nicely wrapped. That's super cute. Oh, there is some nice stuff in here. Okay, there's a note. And under the note, look at this, these bags of toys that you've sent with those really cool little cards. Again, they're all shiny, but they're like custom printed. That's some really nice stuff, and even the ribbons. Whew. Hello, Mr. A. Just a quick note this time. Sure been enjoying the new Tinies. I love tabbies, especially partial to Little Farthing's face. But they are all just beautiful babies. Love and spoogles to all at KA, Tanya, and Leo in Utah. All right, but thank you so much, Tanya and Leo in Utah. I like your letterhead too. That's cute, and your handwriting. I'm going to show everybody because we got the camera right here. So why shouldn't I? You don't put anything secret on the note. Very nice. Okay. Like you said, here you sent a box of toys. It's got one little musical furry ball at the bottom. It has a cookie cutter, which you always send. Must be a fan of cookies, just like I am. And then we've got some felt balls and a little miniature cat kicker and some fancy Mylar balls in there. Very nice selection of toys, but I especially love the way you package them. It's so sweet. And there's one of those there for Wellingtons, and we've got a matching one for Squall, and yes, packed with love for Serenity. Those are so cute, and I know their adopters have got to just love those little tags and ribbons. I know if I were adopting one of these cats and I got that bag, I would have to keep that ribbon and that tag forever. I would have to put it someplace special, maybe with their adoption paperwork, and just hang on to it because it's so cute and sweet, and it's got my kitty's name on it, you know. So very adorable. Okay, I'm going to try to label this if there's a pen here that I can get. Yeah, there should be. I really need to clear out this box, which I think I've been saying for weeks now. Hi, yes. Okay, I'm going to write S, W, and S on this, right? S, W, S. Squall, Wellington, Serenity. Okay, perfect. We'll put that in there, and that can all go downstairs for endowments when we're done. Such a sweet thing. Thank you so much, Tanya, with a J. All right, this says open here, and there's arrows and lines and things. I like that. That makes my job a little easier. There's also some very cute little kitten pictures on the stickers on the side of the box. Oh, all right. I just tore the entire shipping label trying to cut it with this very dull knife. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi, you guys are yelling and walking around. This is good practice for you guys, working on your little geospatial skills and your muscles all at the same time. That's some good work, kiddos. Very good work. Look at you out here on your own. Oh, I know, so independent. You can see well enough to get over here now. I know you can. Try that. What's that thing? Oh, so big. Oh, and interactive. All right, so let's see here. Who are you? Do we know who you are? We don't know who you are yet. There's not a note. Hi. Oh my goodness. Yell and yell and yell and yell louder. The note. There it is. There's a note. Okay, good. The note. Dear Kitten Academy. Oh, wow, look at that kitty. Wow, so pretty. Here we go. I love this. We got little worms for Loganberry. It says Loganberry. I watch KA now since Angel's Kittens left their box. Wow, Angel's Kittens. And I joined Discord with the Breakfast Kittens. And since my life is changing now, and I can't watch so often anymore, I want to use this opportunity to say thanks. Thanks to you and the community for all the love, all the help, all the fun, and all the beautiful and also the bad moments when we were all there for each other. KA has made my life so much better, and it is nice to have a space where I can go when I need positivity. Thank you. In this box, I send some toys for the faculty, Till, and some who are free to use. Since I always fall in love with the mom cats, Till gets a bag all for herself. I love to watch the developments of the moms while they are at KA. It's always so heartwarming to watch when they are kittens again at the end of their motherhood. That's so sweet. I love the way you say that. Okay, and I can't wait to watch this development with Till. By the time I write this, her kittens are 2 days old. Their birth was the most funny and cute. Yeah, also nearly the fastest. Oh. At this so-called end of this letter, I want to thank you for all the good care you take of the cats and kittens. Then you use the word Donkashane, which I have to say that way because I'm going to continue to blame Wayne Newton for that. Okay, greetings from Germany from Ilawina. I think it's Ilawina and Cat Zora, which is always jealous when I watch KA, but she gets spoogles, then all is fine again. Well, she's beautiful. Ilawina. Okay, I'm trying. Beautiful kitty. Zora. So, all right. Thank you. I can't believe you've been watching since Angel's Kitty's so sweet. I hope your life is changing in a good way that's causing you to have to say see you later. And I hope it is a see you later. No reason to leave, even if you have to spend a little less time. You're still always welcome. What is she rubbing her head on over there? Oh, the Silvervine nugget. Yeah, always a winner. Okay, so as we pointed out, you sent little worms for Loganberry. Oh, with bells on them. That really gets his attention. For Ari, we have what appears to be a fuzzy blue ball and one of those cloth-covered springs with a tail on it. Very fun for little Ari. Till gets all you like you said, a whole bag of stuff. We got mice. Ooh, this is what she was just playing with. This is what she was just rubbing her head on, is the silver vine stick with the little, especially the biggest, most fun part of this is the little nugget, the silver vine nugget. You can buy just those. Some kittens like the stick, but mostly that little nugget is the thing. You can see she's trying to pull the nugget off of that one right now. I think you can see. I'm saying that as though you can see over there, not knowing if it's on the camera at all. Anyway, you sent mice. You sent the little thing with the another spring tail mouse and some other springs. We got fun tubes. Yeah, you could kind of see what she was doing back there, I think. I think what you really want to see, though, is what's going on here on my lap, right? Let's see. All right. Good enough. So sweet for you to send all these wonderful things for Till. She's gonna really appreciate this in her endowment, so I'm going to put it right here with the stuff that's going to go all the way downstairs. Oh, here we have some more of these from Maggie. Maggie is a big fan of that silver vine in particular, so she's going to love having these with the little silver vine nuggets on the end like we were just talking about. Perfect for Maggie. Put that here with the other stuff that's not going. Hi, buddy. You're wandering all around and just yelling so much. Why don't you sit right down here with your brothers and sisters, okay? Then you can yell and be a lap kitty. It's good practice. Lap practice, okay? Okay. What else we got? Oh, Custard gets 3 little hair ties. And some 5, because there's these little plastic ones too. Those are super cool. I don't see these. I don't know if he's ever seen those. It's like a spring and a hair tie combined into one. And he has liked springs, and he definitely likes hair ties. So it'll be interesting to see if he likes these or not. And then at the bottom, happy birthday, Eddie. You get this cute little blanket with stars on it. Oh my goodness. Nice soft blanket. We can put that in one of the places that he likes to sit. And I love the little stars, and it's blue. Might even look good on his sofa downstairs if he ever gets it back from the kittens. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Yeah, oh, now you're just going to stop yelling because you want to play and bite. Yeah, well, you bit yourself. That's your arm. That's you right there. Okay, let's put all the faculty stuff back in your box. There we go. Till's, free to use. Perfect. Okay, well, we'll put that in here, too, with the stuff that's distributable. Put this up here with the stuff that's not going to go to the basement. Thank you very, very much. It's so sweet of you. Okay, 2 more packages, and they're both drop ships, so this might go a little quickly. This one says, it just says Kitten Academy on the outside. That's all we got. Ooh, but there's a whole bunch of paper and stuff in here, so let's see. The very nice cat wands. Love those. Hang on. Let's get to the bottom of these notes. Oh, the Go Cat. Oh, this one's a fur tail. I don't think I've seen this one before. And, oh, look at these. These are all matching your collar. Look at that. I bet somebody sent these to be for your kittens that are going to match their mom. That's so cute. It's got the same little enameled flower that her collar came with. Do you see the pink one right there? I think they all have one. Yeah, but they all do. But the other 3 are folded behind where you can't really see them. So let's see. It does say, okay, you say, for Serenity's endowments, she's a lot more playful than she originally seemed, and I've seen her play with a bunch of different toys, so hopefully something in here is a fast favorite for her. Enjoy your gift from Jamestown. And you also say, for Serenity's endowments to go with the wand set, presumably this. So that's with the wand. That's so sweet of you to send not just the wand set that's got a bunch of great stuff in it already, but an extra little fur mousy thing. So to go with the wand set, beautiful. And then it's got to be another note that tells us what the collars are for, but it's not here. Maybe it is still in the bag. Oh, there is something still in the bottom of the bag. Okay. A replacement collar, the same one for Till in the event she needs it. Otherwise, it can go home with her. The extras can be given to Dawes, dispersed into endowments, or saved for later. Do with them as you see fit. Aw, Jamestown, that's really sweet. I have her original collar right here somewhere. I think it's in the drawer. And the only reason I haven't put it back on her yet is I want to wait until her kittens are just a little bigger so they're not climbing all over her and, you know, they could like put their leg through it or something and not know how to get themselves back out. So that could be a little awkward. As soon as they get just a little bit more coordinated, we'll be putting her collar back on because it's adorable. She looks so good in it. And I do think, you know, it's not the worst idea. She's got 4 kittens. There's 4 collars here. I don't think it would be bad to split one up for each of her kittens. So they have a little something that's, you know, reminiscent of their mother, to us anyway. You tell me what you think of that. That's great, though. Okay, we could even give the one that matches her original collar exactly, if there is one. I think hers is like this green one. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. Anyway, we could give the one that matches exactly to her mini-me. That would be super cute. All right, so I need to label this stuff before it gets away from me. So let's do that first, and then we can open the last package. Okay, I'm going to put Serenity. On that. I'm going to put Serenity on this. Hi, Till, you're so cute. You're right that she is a lot more of a kitten than she was when she arrived. Also, she's just a whole different cat. When she arrived, I think she was feeling pretty poorly because, remember, she had real bad poops for a long time, and they were real bad poops for quite a while. But then over time, you know, we got her over that and everything else. And now, I think now that she's healthy, she is, like you say, she's just turned into a kitten. She loves to play. Run around. She's actually extremely playful, and that's why I keep saying she needs to be adopted with another cat because she will wrestle and hunt down anybody in the house to play, and she's very playful. But if she got with the wrong cat, they might not take it as play, and that could end up being a real struggle. You know, getting her to get along with somebody that doesn't recognize that she's trying to play. So. I think it might be great for her to be adopted with one of the kittens she already knows for that reason. Not necessarily, though. You know, if somebody feels like their cat's definitely going to be a good playmate for her, and maybe somebody who adopted a kitten, I don't know, 6 to 12 months ago that now is realizing it needs a lot of play and maybe needs a companion. It might be good for that kind of a thing, because I know she'll get along, and a younger cat usually gets along. So, you know, something to consider. So these are leopard print balls, leopard print fur balls, which are the same ones that Puddles, those Puddles that was the big fan of those, right? And we got some blankets in here too, but, oh, and there's some more stuff down here too. I'm trying to get to the notes though. I think these are they. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Well, that's a note. It does say from Breezy Melody 1. Breezy Melody 1. All right, thank you very much. So we will enjoy as directed. And what we have here, like I mentioned, we got these cute little blankets that are all rolled up. We got the balls that were Puddle's favorite. So I think those are all gone from here. We don't have any around now. So that might be good just to replenish our stock. You kittens have been yelling through the entire mailbag. You know, you kittens have done a better job of staying awake through mailbag than a lot of the big kittens do. I'm very impressed. Okay, also you sent Jackson Galaxy's little milk ring thing. They're not milk rings, but they serve the same purpose, little plastic balls. And then finally, look at this. We got this whole toy that is basically a bow made out of that material that is, it says mesh cat toy. All right, well, I guess we'll just call it mesh. It's the material I never know what to call, but it's kind of like what the fun tubes are made out of. So there you go. I don't know which camera to show this to. Awesome little toys. Perfect for sort of as you see fit use. So I'm going to put all of these things right in here. Much appreciated. We will, as I promised, enjoy. All that's going to go to the basement. All of this is going to go to the trash, and all of that is going to go to various faculty and places around the academy. So let me get right to it. Okay. Now you kids have been yelling the whole time. Let's put you all. Oh, wow, so loud. Okay, let's put you all back in your box now. There you go. That was good practice for you kids anyway. Hi, Tilly. Okay. I'll turn that camera around so it's showing what's in there. Good enough for the moment. All right, let me get everything else put away, and we'll wrap it up like we always do. So, thank you all very, very much. What a wonderful little mailbag. I love it when they're short, and I love it when there's a whole bunch of letters. That's the best. So, yeah. Okay, the letters get filed downstairs, so they can go in there. These can all go in the discard bin. This can stay in here as a fun little toy for you guys to discover. I know it's a fun little, he says. It's a big toy, fun big toy. Okay. I know, I hear you. I do, I definitely hear you. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, let me turn off this mic before I forget. I'll put the rest of these balls into the distribute pile. I took out 4 of them now. Yeah, that's a good number. Okay.